Today's horoscope, Leo February 22, 2022. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money, and compatibility with other signs. The moon spends another day in your partnership sector, and you're especially interested in finding a balance or keeping the peace. In the first half of the day, this pursuit is not straightforward with the moon's clashing aspects with Venus and Mars, however. It can be challenging and perhaps exhausting to reach a compromise, leading you to decide to cut your losses or change your focus. You could feel temporarily overwhelmed by career matters or responsibilities, but you can't seem to pull yourself away from these things. So that you avoid the traps of doing something and holding a grudge, find a balance within yourself instead of trying to manage things outside of yourself. Resolving to do what is reasonable and feels right, and leaving it at that, can be the solution. Your relationships will benefit in the long run. The day advances with considerably more smoothness. Your love horoscope. Single or already romantically attached, you're likely experiencing a battle of wills at this time. This is especially true when considering the moon's transit through harmony-seeking Libra and your committed 7th house of agreements, compromise, and significant others, as it will simultaneously square off with your red-hot planetary ruler, Mars. You could have been strategizing on the down low or doing everything in your power to control the outcome of a situation. In reality, this is precisely what's been disrupting your balance. Fortunately, the moon's trine to structured Saturn will help you see the logical side of things. Your career horoscope. You may find you're far more into socializing today than anything else. Provided you don't have a heavy workday ahead of you, this could be great. See who's available to get together with and go for it. If it is a busy day, you'll have to resist the temptation to chat too much. Use breaks and lunchtime for this kind of thing, and keep your focus on getting the job done. Remember, there's always the evening to get together with friends. Your finance horoscope. You could receive good news about money. Maybe someone will repay a loan. You have a generous nature, and you have probably given out more than your share of personal loans to friends and family. Maybe someone will finally realize that they need to honor their debts. Or perhaps a raise or a promotion that will help to generate better cash flow is on the way. Enjoy your good fortune. Social life today. You are in a state of siege in your own home and in your family circle. People are criticizing you constantly, and you feel you're doing everything wrong. Take time to reflect before retorting, because they could actually be right on some points. If you react in a sober way, your family will regain their trust in you very quickly. Your dating horoscope. You've earned some serious points from friends lately, so you should be able to get your way without too much arm twisting. Your sense of what's right is potent, and you can pull off something huge. Flirting tips. You find the idea of meeting new people difficult, not really something you want to contemplate. If this is actually how you feel, then far better to wait a while and reflect on what you really want to achieve. When this is done, the idea of dating has a realistic purpose with much higher chances for success. Lucky numbers 9, 22, 28, 35, 44. Your well-being horoscope. Well, dear, how does it feel to be back here on Earth? Today's celestial energy is telling you that it is now time to take action on one of the projects that you have written down in your notebook. All that theory was fine, but now it is time for action. And we do mean immediate action. If you wait, you may feel rather excluded or ill-adapted to the task over the next few days. Your daily numeroscope. If you've been thinking of starting or adding to your family, this can be enhanced on this day. You probably have a fairly set idea of what you want in your life when it comes to a partner and family. And if it hasn't happened as fast as you wanted, you may feel frustrated or worried. Take heart, as many people achieve their ideal situation later than they planned. If you have a partner, take the time to talk over your desires, as communication will also be enhanced today. Daily Planetary Overview. The Scorpio moon brings a lot of intense energy to our emotional lives. Today, the universe is testing us to make karmic decisions that will have a major impact on our lives. The Scorpio moon creates a T-square with Mercury in Aquarius, Saturn in Aquarius, and Uranus in Taurus. We're given the chance to choose between our higher and lower energetic vibrations to make honorable choices. Whether or not we choose the right path can change our future. The Great Awakener Uranus opposes the Moon, with Mercury, Uranus, and Saturn in a T-square to these energies. You could make major discoveries today that shift your passions, mind, and heart. Revelations will be made and secrets revealed. These planets are strengthening each other in the sky. Know that your emotions could force you to act impulsively, which could steer you in another direction. Mercury moves you toward your desires, while Mars and Saturn force you to assert your individuality by letting go of the past. Mercury's tense aspect to the Moon creates internal confusion and uncertainty. You could be distracted by information that later proves to be untrue. Take any scandalous or shocking news with a grain of salt. Tonight, the Moon sextiles Venus, making you want to connect with your most intimate companion. Popularity and charm come naturally to you, and it's mainly just a question of being yourself and sharing your feelings openly with others. This is an ideal time to focus on relaxation and sharing with friends and family, particularly with the Moon waning at this time. There is also a chance that a new relationship could start. Sky for today. After midnight, the Moon enters Scorpio, ending its void which began last night. Over the next 2 days, we become more comfortable probing our inner reality, prizing depth over surface interactions. Our desire to discover what lies beneath ramps up the intensity of our relationships. Passions will be stoked and fears evaluated with increased cognizance. We should simply be mindful of others' privacy, especially as we guard our own carefully now, and would not appreciate others intruding on our space, uninvited. In the morning, the Moon trines the Pisces Sun, harmonizing our emotions and ego. We get along well with others due to a bolstered sense of inner peace and personal ownership. Others might seek us out for our creative expertise or assistance with spiritual or esoteric questions. Psychological self-understanding comes easily now. Engaging with an artistic, therapeutic, or occult modality like astrology or tarot can help us to reframe problems and mine experience for magical insights. This objective outlook pairs well with Mercury in Gemini, which encourages communication as a means to personal discovery. With this combination, we can listen to and debate contrary opinions, especially ones that we might ordinarily perceive as threatening or insulting. Because of our cool demeanor, people believe that we don't have a stake in the matter at hand, but our true stake lies in understanding alternative perspectives to gain a more comprehensive awareness of the culture we are a part of.